Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, no matter where you may be in the world watching this recorded broadcast. My name is Kelton Alexander, and I'm a two-star pro associate with Talk Fusion, the next billion-dollar brand, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, United States, and I'd like to welcome you to this standard overview today. Now, here's what you need to know. When it comes to the performance of our careers, businesses, and professions, a lot of us are as chickens instead of eagles. Because instead of soaring high with an eagle eye, some of us are pecking low and moving slow. Until now, we haven't seen how to cross over from the local industrial manufacturing age to the digital global information age, where 60% of the professions that pay six figures or higher require technology skills that less than 20% of us possess in the United States of America right now. So until I realized that, I felt like an eagle that was being raised in a chicken coop. And at the same time, I was fed up with being overworked and overlooked, underpaid and underappreciated, and caught up in the cannot syndrome, as in cannot do what I want, when I want, how I want, whoever I want to do it with, and as often as I wanted to. And I was also fed up with being caught up in consumer debt, legal debt, student loan debt, and medical debt. So because of too much month at the end of the money syndrome and my expense level usually being at the same or higher than my income level, I had to do something about it so I could create a better life for my family. So now I'm excited to pay it forward because this is one of those rare times where the right people are in the right place at the right time in a relationship with the right company doing business the right way. And we've all come together and it's called Talk Fusion. So let me ask you something radical. If you had to choose, would you rather collect money from getting the word out about what you do or spend money on getting the word out about what you do? That's pretty much a no-brainer. In other words, what if the people you know and the people they know and so on from every industry were contributing to your income? Well, not just because of what you sell, but because they wanted to buy the way you were selling it. Well, that's what happened to my wife and I, as someone introduced us to a way to stand out from the rest with a wow factor that will win us more business and help us outperform expectations and outshine all the noise on social media sites so we could have a more abundant lifestyle. And within 3 months of us using the products on Facebook, our friend requests, our shares, our likes, and our comments all went up. On Twitter, our followers started increasing and they started buying the business of our product as well as the product of our business. But then the vice president of LinkedIn told us that our LinkedIn profile was in the top 10% of all LinkedIn profiles viewed out of 200 million profiles. So we knew we were on to something. And since that time, we've become the Technology CEO of the Year award winners in Atlanta, Georgia, even though we were using the products in Southern California. We've won 10 congressional awards. And so the value of our brand became much higher and much more in demand. So now that the marketing better problem was solved, we still had another problem that we had to fix, which was a lifestyle problem, because even though our time was more valuable, we were still slaves to our business and stuck in average. So in other words, if we weren't working in our business, that means we weren't earning money. So we wanted our business to continue to provide income for us after we performed it. So we could have both freedom of time and freedom from labor because more money was being produced without our direct effort. So in other words, we wanted our business, our careers, and our profession to give us the enjoyment of more time along with more options. And that way we could live better and have a quality of life. Isn't that something that you are here for? Great. Now, it only takes one word to describe Talk Fusion: genius. Watch this. Have you ever heard of Costco Wholesale Warehouse, where you get bulk products at low prices based on membership? Well, get this. Talk Fusion is a membership-based company that develops and markets video-based communication products that work better and faster than the most popular and widely used personal and business communications methods today. And your membership allows you to access these products and, if you choose, earn extra income by paying it forward with our products and creating passive residual income on a continuous and perpetual basis with our business system. So Talk Fusion is the product manufacturer and the product distributor of its own products, The public loves what we have, and our A plus rating with the Better Business Bureau reflects our customer base. We're one of the most profitable direct selling companies in the world. And because direct selling eliminates the price difference of 60% markup between manufacturing and distribution, and another 60% between distribution and brick and mortar retailing, let me ask you this. What if the way you marketed yourself or your company also profited you as a distribution company? In other words, if the professionals in your community, like mortgage brokers, shop owners, home based business owners, car salesmen, insurance agents, and more, were contributing to your income because the growth of your business was helping them grow their business in a paying forward kind of way, how much more profitable would you be? So if word of mouth appeal is the most cost effective way to market your career, your business, your profession, your service, or your cause, wouldn't that be an asset instead of an expense? Of course it would. Now, with Talk Fusion, the online tools you'll be using every day to grow your business can now become your business. So imagine that the way you got the word out about what you did skyrocketed sales and increased profits, attracted and retained your ideal customers, got them to come back more often, brought you more referrals than you ever thought possible, and gave you an extreme competitive advantage that made you more significant in your industry. That would make you feel pretty good, wouldn't it? But what if the way other people felt about it brought you just as much revenue or 4 to 5 times more revenue than the products or services or causes that were bringing you income right now? So if you had the power of television with the ease and simplicity of sending an email, and you could broadcast your commercials anytime you felt like it, wouldn't you do it? What would you call your marketing department? Well, most people agree that that's called an income generating asset to their business. Watch this video and judge for yourself. Wow. Now, as you can see, People are Google searching for what we have, and only we have it. And when they see it, they want it, they get it. Now, here's competitive advantage. 100% of the companies you use for your daily marketing and online communication needs do not pay you. And 95% of their products are built on outdated technology. Put it this way, the way most people are communicating, marketing, and promoting is similar to using a payphone, a flip phone, using a VCR, or listening to a Sony Walkman. Now, how would you react if you saw people using those things right now? What technology are you paying for on a monthly or weekly basis that's over 20 years old? Probably none. Now, before I show you how the revenue sharing component of our system works, it's important that you know the differential advantage of our products that makes our business so much valuable and better. For example, you know how some products are made more valuable because they're enriched with others? For example, the most common enriched foods are cereals, milk, tea, and juice, right? Well, have you ever heard of vitamin water, Gatorade, orange juice with vitamin C, milk with vitamin D or calcium, or even Wonder Bread? Let's talk about vitamin water for a second, okay? What did you call vitamin water before you added vitamins? When I was a kid, we called it Kool-Aid. And what happens when you add vitamins to Kool-Aid? It becomes $1 billion industry. How many people think enriched products sell pretty well? So do we. The question is, what do we enrich our products with that make them so much better? Well, we've enriched video, emails, and social media posts with a powerful technology called web real-time communications. So because of that, this is a business opportunity that just makes sense. Let me ask you this. If by using Talk Fusion, you can create a buzz because now you're talking to your audience for business, personal, or social media use through your own platform and your own brand without the need of a third party or any outside interference, isn't it possible to have a more attractive career and abundant lifestyle? And when someone you did a favor for paid it forward by introducing others to them, meaning you weren't doing any extra selling, that would be win-win, right? Well, someone once said, don't live the same life 75 times and call it a life. So the Bible in Ecclesiastes 5:3, King James Version says that a dream is achieved by the multitude of business. And Ecclesiastes 10:9, New King James Version, that money answereth all things. Martin Luther King proposed to us that anything significantly done in life has always been empowered by the dream or purpose. After all, dreams cost money, right? Well, what difference could additional income make for your life? If you ask these 6 bullet points to yourself, will more wages or hours or salary do it for you? How about 2 or 3 more jobs or more academic or scholastic education be the answer? Well, can you get all those things that you want in life by what you're currently doing right now? If the answer is no, let's go to work for a second and try to figure it out. And here's why. Talk Fusion as a member puts you in control of your marketing, your income, and your lifestyle. See, marketing by Talk Fusion helps anybody make a better impression with a high rate of impact. Did you know that for a traditional business or profession, only 13% of people make more than 3 contacts with a buyer or decision maker, but 80% of sales or decisions are made on more than 13 contacts? So guess what that means? It means most people don't frequently, consistently, persistently, or automatically follow up with people enough to earn a breakthrough, and their business is dying a slow death. And so when you think about income, here's what you need to know so that this next shift of wealth does not pass you by. There are 2 types of workers in the world: those who make money with internet-based products on the internet and those who don't. And when it comes to your lifestyle, how much would it cost you to be your own boss? In other words, write down all these amounts that you could have if you had all the freedom of money and all the freedom of time. Would you replace your annual salary times 7? What if you gave 10% of that amount to charity? What if you could get rid of all your consumer debt, medical debt, legal debt, and student loan debt? What if you could pay off your house mortgage and pay for homes anywhere you wanted to because time and money didn't dictate your decisions? What if you could pay off your car, get yourself a new car, or as many vehicles of any type that you like, including private jets? What if you could take more vacations with who you want, when you want, as often as you want, at any hotel you want it, any restaurant you want it, all paid for? Well, when you add all that up, you probably have what's called a financial shortfall, which is the difference between what you earn and what those dreams cost. So the only question that you can answer for yourself is, can you get those things by what you're currently doing right now? Well, here's what you need to know as far as the do's and the don'ts with what we do here. Okay? What we don't do, as you can see, we don't run a high drag, slow speed business of physical products, but we do run a high speed, no drag business carried by the internet with digital products. We don't do employee costs, hire clerks to take orders. We don't do billing and shipping, and no employee headaches. We don't do problems getting recurring income or getting people to buy our business because our price points are so low, and we don't do collections headaches for non-paid accounts. But we do get paid faster than monthly, weekly, or hourly in just 3 minutes after the sale with immediate access to the money. So now it's time to hear from the person responsible for all of this. Once upon a time, there was a policeman in Tampa, Florida, who wanted to send a video to his mother. At the time, the biggest internet service provider in the world was America Online, and they told him it couldn't be done because the file was too big. And that's when the blessing came to him. He foresaw everything that video is today, and he built a company around it. Now he's a multimillionaire and about to become Forbes' next billionaire because for the past 10 years, he's been building a brand that became a system that teaches people how to make money from home, and he does it by a university that costs nothing to attend at a time when student loan debt is in the trillions and they don't teach you how to make money online. How about those 6 points added up? Well, watch this inspiring 5-minute video about a man who went from average to extraordinary by bringing the world closer together by the power of video, why he created this company, and why you should put together a plan of action to join us. Introducing the incomparable Mr. Bob Rayner.
If you had all the money you could ever want and all the free time to enjoy it, how would your life be different? Would you buy your dream house, drive a brand new car, take more vacations, pay off credit card bills, give more to charity, spend more time with friends and family? Of course the answer is yes. My name is Bob Rayner, and I was a policeman for over 10 years. Like so many of you, my dreams were much bigger than my paycheck. As a matter of fact, most people are part of what I call the 40-40-40 Club, where you work 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life to retire on 40% of what you could not afford to live on in the first place. Did you know that 97% of Americans retire at or below the poverty level? I've literally asked tens of thousands of people why that happens, and frankly, they don't know. Here's why. Most people are prohibited from earning both money and time freedom because time is limited. Even if you never slept and you work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the maximum number of hours that you can earn on in any given week is only 168. So how do you fix it? The answer is really simple: leverage. Leverage simply means this, that you have more people contributing to your income than just yourself. Your car wasn't built by itself, your house wasn't built by itself, and your income definitely should not be built by itself. So how does the average person get leverage into their income? By finding a hot business opportunity backed by a hot product. You get super excited and you get paid to tell other people about it. I think all of us would agree that we know at least 2 people that want to make extra income, and they know 2 people and they know people. Do you know that if you follow those numbers, after less than 1 year, that you would be earning off the efforts of over 4,000 people? So what sounds better to you? Earning off just your own efforts or earning off the efforts of hundreds or even thousands of people? I started Talk Fusion to help people, to give them the opportunity to live their dreams, to show them how to make money the right way, to help them do things that they never thought possible, to help them thrive instead of just merely survive. I've traveled the world paying people a lot of money and rewarding people with world-class incentives at the same time. From beautiful 5-star vacations to brand new Mercedes-Benz, incredible Rolex watches, and absolutely stunning recognition rings. We teach people to become so successful that they can give back. It's part of our company culture. And we inspire our associates to do the same thing, to be part of something bigger than themselves. A key ingredient in any business is timing. It's about being at the right place at the right time. Think about it for a second. Wouldn't you have loved to become involved with Microsoft before anybody had ever heard of Windows? The exact same timing opportunity exists for you right now here at Talk Fusion. I was reading an article the other day and it was really quite shocking. It said that the average American doesn't even have $400 in their bank account. So what does that mean? It means you need to get paid now, not later. That's why Talk Fusion has the world's first and only instant pay compensation plan where your commissions are deposited directly into your bank account or onto your Talk Fusion branded Visa card within 3 minutes. In school, we're taught math, we're taught science, we're taught history, but one thing we are never taught is how to make money. In this business, it doesn't matter your occupation, your age, or even where you live. What matters is this, that you still have a dream and you're willing to do something about it. Can you make Talk Fusion work for you? Of course you can. The business is really just this simple. Step 1, get excited and ask everyone you know if they're interested in making extra money. Of course you can do that. Step 2, direct them to this very presentation and let me explain everything for you so you don't have to. Sure, you can do that. And step 3, follow up with somebody in your upline to help answer questions for your prospects. You can do that as well. The business is just that simple. And remember this, the richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else simply looks for work.
Well, thank you, Bob, for the inspiration and the hope helping others' pain to end in over 140 countries around the world. So what do you think is better for the needs you have right now as far as getting paid? Monthly, weekly, hourly, or instantly? Well, the answer to that is simple. And that's why you will not only love using our products every day in your career or your profession or your business, but also to earn more faster and get your hands on what you earn more faster. So our question is, how fast can you get to the ATM? It's our ultimate competitive advantage, the world's first and only instant pay. Never in the history of the 77 years of the Direct Selling Association has a company paid so quickly, so frequently, and so persistently. Because other companies also offer a variety of ways to earn extra income, but none are as rewarding, reliable, or instantly gratifying as Talk Fusion. So let me explain this from top to bottom, left to right. Here's a flow chart that shows you the way money is generated by this instant pay system and how people get plugged into it. Number 1, you introduce the people you know to the person that showed you this by telling them how you met and what time or money problem that person helped you solve. That means you pay the value of this forward through someone else, so you don't need sales skills to start getting paid. That sounds good, right? Number 2, that means the system they're being introduced to teaches them the value of doing the same thing. Does that make sense? Number 3, by that way of doing things, you advance through the ranks and you earn bonuses by the sales volume of each rank as the system continues to help others do the same. Does that sound like a smart way to make extra money based on 7 to 10 hours a week of work? Well, remember where Bob said in the video that the wealthiest people in the world build distribution networks while everyone else simply looks for work? Another wise, wealthy man once said, I'd rather earn 1% by the efforts of 100 people instead of 100% of my own efforts. So here's the first two percentages by which we make money. 10% commission from the product deals the people you introduce us to get from your website, known as personal sales volume. And then in green, 10 or 20% from the product deals the people they introduce to one another pick up from one another's websites, and you get paid on it all, known as group sales volume. So in other words, which sounds better to you? Making money from your own efforts or making money from the efforts of tens to hundreds or even thousands of people? And if you could earn more bonuses, incentives where you see plus right there based on the speed that the system advanced you through the ranks by paid for cars, paid for trips, gold and diamond rings, and 50% of the profits from the company, do you think people would be more or less incentivized by the speed of the system? Exactly, more. Now, here are some startup costs comparing apples to apples and industry to industry. Now, the average cost to turn a profession into a traditional business is about $65,000, and it takes 5 years to profit. Another route that people take are franchises, such as restaurants and retail. So as we see, on McDonald's, almost 3 million, KFC, 2.5 million. We see 7-Eleven and UPS retail stores at about 400,000, and then a 7-Eleven, 1.5 million. And then we see a Subway about $250,000. So at hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars, is it safe to say that franchises are not the affordable option for most people? Well, ask me the crazy deal for Talk Fusion System. You're not going to believe this. Totally ridiculously low startup costs when it comes to being in business for yourself. So let's say that you're a business novice or a small dreamer that wants to build relationships just to get off the ground or develop some leads or develop yourself as a brand or, just get in contact with people to let them know who you are. Well, the starter packages are video email only package. It's only $99 one time and just $10 a month or 33 cents a day. Let's say you're an average business professional or a mediocre dreamer. It's only $499 one time. You get all of our products. It's only $1.68 per day in cost to run your business that has over $1 million in value products. But let's say that you're an expert business professional and you're an unlimited dreamer and you're ready to go global with what you're doing. Well, you will get all of our products in unlimited capacity at only $14.99 one time, just $1.68 a day in maintenance, and over $1 million in value. So if you look at this business as if it were a product on a shelf at Best Buy or at a booth at a franchise expo, can you see that Talk Fusion has no competition based on the price? Now let's get to the fun part, the really exciting part, how you get paid. Now the first way is on a fast start bonus, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You refer someone to the person that referred you to this, and they purchase one of our product packages from your website. You earn 10% in a fast start bonus instantly. Now, on top of that, you're also going to earn points that you see down there in the green called sales volume. Now, this is the heartbeat of our business, passive residual income, and it's simple to calculate. Each product package, as you can see, has a point value called sales volume, and anytime anybody that anyone gets started after you within your organization sells a product, whether it be a new package or a monthly reorder, you will earn a team commission in addition to the fast start bonus that you personally earned yourself. Now, I'll dig more into this in a few slides, but basically, the bigger the package, the bigger your earnings both times. So here's how you calculate the cash flow as it starts so that you can earn that passive residual income by the sales volume created by others, okay? Now, this distribution system pays out a team commission by every combination of one sale right and one sale left to unlimited degrees of connections. Social media works this way, except they just connect you. They don't pay you. So the person in this example, right, has extraordinary dreams and aspirations. They want the best quality of life this system produces. They want to pay off their mortgage, pay off their cars, pay off their debts, replace 7 times their annual income. They want to give 10% of that income away to charity. So they got the Pro Video suite of unlimited products for global expansion for only $14.99 one time, and their 2 team members did the same, because about 90% of the time, whatever package you pick is what the person you help get started will pick. And we're working as a team on a mission. Friends do what friends do, right? But no matter what package they pick, they can always upgrade the difference. So at 10% of that duplicated amount, you've earned 2 fast start bonuses in the blue of $150 each. That's $300 in the bank within 3 minutes of the sale each time. But it gets even better than that, because on top of that fast start bonus, you're going to get paid on the sales volume points, like I said earlier, which earns you passive income, meaning income earned from the efforts of others, which you probably aren't earning right now at the way that you work. These are called team commissions, and here's how that works. Every day, all day, the computer looks for at least 100 sales volume on both sides of your business. It then pays out that volume amount as a commission into your bank account at either 10% or 20% of those sales volume combined points. Now, the exciting part is that these points were accumulated by other people's money, other people's time, and other people's effort. It's known as leveraging, which is an ethical and efficient way to earn on time instead of wages and salary and profits. So, in this example, you've been paid 3 times from 2 transactions. How does that sound? Good or better than good? Now, here's a question for you. How much of a percentage would you like to earn from the sales of the people that got started after you on those team commissions, whether you personally invited them or not? 10% or 20%? Well, in this example, to qualify at 10%, we see that it would take 40 personal sales volume points on the left network of people combined with 40 personal sales volume points on the right network of people. To qualify at 20%, it would take 400 personal sales volume points on the left team combined with 400 personal sales volume points on the right team. So the question is, based on the same effort, same system, same presentation, do you want to earn single 10% or double 20% commission on the sales volume amount for your work? Well, in order to get that double, would you rather it take 20 $99 sales you made? Would you rather it take 4 $499 sales you made? Or would you rather it take 2 $14.99 sales you made? No brainer. The lesser number is 2. Less effort, right? Now, you also get sales volume from the points that pay you residual income from the monthly subscriptions. So it's 25 volume points per monthly subscription on the Pro and Video Suite package, and it's 5 volume points for renewing the monthly subscription for the video email only package. So let's talk about how you can earn exponentiated income, how your income can grow so fast that your income from your job can be replaced within 36 days to 84 days. Let's talk about that. Once again, our founder and CEO, Mr. Bob Rayner.
Now let me show you how powerful duplication actually is. Let's just say right now, I will give you 2 choices. The first is I'll hand you $1 million. Here it is, it's yours to take. Or your second choice is I'll give you a penny and it will duplicate every day for 30 days and I'll give you that amount at the end of the 30 days. Which would you choose? I know what you're thinking. Most people say, give me the million right now. That would be a horrible mistake for you. Do you know that 1 penny doubling every 30 days, the total comes out to $10.7 million. That is how powerful duplication is. You don't believe me? Let's take a look at the numbers. That chart just shows you how powerful duplication is. And remember, if you put the same concept to work for your income, it will help you get to your dreams.
Thank you, Bob. I remember the first time I saw that video and I said to myself, wait, at 15 days, it would have only been about $165. I would have felt bad. But 2 weeks later, that $165 would have became 10 million. I'd have felt a whole lot worse. So let's recap. You've been paid 3 times from the first 2 transactions by 2 fast start bonuses of $150 for a total of $300 in the blue. But when the computer recognized another 1 sale left and 1 sale right, it paid you a team commission. So as a 20% earner of the 600 combined sales volume points, that amounted to another $120 for a total of $420. But then you got paid for duplication in the green. Each one of those 2 team builders in the blue replicated the system like you did. And as we 3 worked the system together, it found 2 other team builders that had dreams that needed to be paid for just like us. Well, those 4 people in the green, underneath those 2 in the blue, they also bought the $1,500 package, and the computer paid out to you in the black 2 team commissions from the combined 600 sales volume points from the combination of 1 sale left and 1 sale right that happened twice because the system helped those 2 team builders in the blue find 2 other team builders in the green. And that makes you in the black a team leader. And you've made money from 6 sales, even though you only made 2 yourself. So let's add up the money again. From each of those 2 pairs, another $120 in team commissions was paid to you as a 20% earner on the combined 600 sales volume points on each pair. When we add that $240 in team commissions generated for you by others to the $420 in the fast start bonuses and team commissions from your personal sales to the blue, that means your earnings so far are $660. And as more excited people lead to more excited people, the system leads others to replicate this simple pattern from blue to green, of team builder to team leader, and your earnings duplicate. But now it's time to open the vault to Headquarters Talk Fusion money and get rewarded by Mr. Raina's profits. Can you get excited about that? I think that you can. Let's go. Now, Bob knows to create a financially free life, it requires us to operate by a system in a way that rewards us by developing generations of leaders after us that can operate the system that he created. In other words, we're being rewarded by helping people to take our jobs. Imagine that, rewarded by helping people take your job. And so the volume they produce counts for you, and it pushes you up through these ranks. Now, this chart shows you how huge bonuses can get paid to us as the total volume of our organization has been exponentiated by the power of 2, like you saw Bob explain in that video. So look at the left column that says rank in blue, from top to bottom, as I explain it from the standpoint of sales volume for each rank. Now, the first 4 ranks are based on the sales volume points of 500 for gold, 1,000 for 1 star, 2,000 points for 2 star, and 3,000 points for 3 star. Now, multiply each one of those ranks amounts by 20%, and that tells you how much money you make per week. Now, the next 5 ranks are based on 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, and 40,000 and 50,000 sales volume weekly, from diamond to double diamond to triple diamond to diamond elite and to blue diamond. So the diamond rank, which is 10,000, multiply that by 20%, and so on and so on, and that tells you how much money you make. Now, the next 5 ranks are based on 100,000 for grand blue diamond, 150,000 for royal blue diamond, 250,000 for presidential blue diamond, 500,000 for ambassador blue diamond, and 750,000 for imperial blue diamond. Multiply those ranks by 20%, and that tells you how much you're making from the sales volume produced by the activity of the team builders and the team leaders that follow after them. Now, look at the black columns left to right that show 1st through 10th generation as I explain this money from a genealogy percentage standpoint. Now, for each person that the system processes through your website, that person starts as the ancestor of their own line of descent. And each genealogy continues to develop from team builders that run the system that find two other team builders, which makes them team leaders. For example, in the case of each person, if you sponsor Sue and Sue sponsors Jim, Sue is your first generation and Jim is your second generation, regardless of their placement or level within the binary structure. So what this means is your capacity to earn extreme, large, huge bonuses matched by the company profits generated from the weekly team commissions of each person in your network, on top of what you already been paid in team commissions from initial sales volume and monthly residuals on product package subscriptions, means that we're earning from the sales volume of each generation. Can you get excited about money on top of money? I'm sure that you can. Now, when you think about people that are starting a business right now, they're struggling to attract the best of the best. Well, smart businesses have rewarding incentives that separate the 20% of the achievers who drive 80% of the production of the whole organization. So we've set up our teams to attract the desire and the drive of the determined individual who wants to achieve the finer things in life that they aren't getting by the way they work their business, career, or professions right now. So we've got incentive deals with brands to attract the best to our business, like the Waldorf Astoria and Four Seasons hotels in Italy, Hawaii, Dubai, New York, and Florida. 5 days, 4 nights, all expenses paid, you and a guest. We've got Rolex watches to see what time the next presentation of our business is. We've got deals with Mercedes-Benz so we can drive to our regional meetings and bring people with us along the way. We've got championship caliber rings like the professionally trained athletes compete for that celebrate our teammates following the system after us as $250,000 earners, $500,000 earners, and $1 million annual earners. That is a way that you build a business. Now, as we come to a close, this is the amazing power of duplication, also known as making money by the right math. Now, let's say that you plugged into the system by choosing a package, and the system found two people that we introduced to it, and that process evolved into the simple pattern of team builder two to team leader, helping those two find two. And that pattern replicated itself 5 to 6 times straight within a 12-month time frame. Well, do you know that would be over 8,000 people in your organization by just 2 people at a time who all made it their intention to find 2 more people? That means you will have been paid 2,048 team commissions. Think about that, right? Well, 12 months is 365 days, but this chart shows how the numbers duplicate in 12 weeks, which is just 84 days. But here's some great news. There's another factor which is very important to how fast your income will accelerate. It's the product packages that are sold within your organization. So let's say the system produced an organization of people that just wanted to start a business and their dreams were small. So everyone bought the $99 video email package deal we just shared with you that's valued over $500,000 in combined retail value. That would earn you $36,855 part-time. Let's say you wanted to expand the business you already have, and so the system produces an organization led by those type of people, and so it accelerates your income 5 times more than would it pay you from the video email package, because the value of the video suite package of $499 is once again over $1 million in combined consumer retail value, but it comes with all the products, all the features and the functionality, 2 custom templates valued at $400 each, and 500 gigabytes of video and content storage instead of the 100 gigabytes that the video email package has. Well, that duplicated sales volume produced would earn you $184,275 part-time. But let's say that the system produced an organization of people with big aspirations that wanted to accelerate their income 7 times their annual salary and create the lifestyle that costs extraordinary cash flow for them. Well, the only difference is what this system would produce. So you decide you want to accelerate your income 13 times more than what you would earn if everyone bought the video email package, and almost 3 times more than what you would earn if everyone bought the video suite package. So you promote the pro package with unlimited custom templates valued at $400 each instead of just two, unlimited video and content storage instead of just 500 gigabytes, private labeling on all the video email and video newsletter templates, over and all $1 million in combined consumer retail value. You would earn $511,875 plus. Remember, everybody's paying $1.68 a day to maintain their business and to maintain their products, which is $50 a month. You're going to earn $20,475 on their monthly subscriptions. Wow is the word that I'm looking for right about now. So it's very, very simple to get involved with this. You just simply sign an independent contractor agreement online and get the benefits of a franchise without the franchise cost or the franchise boss. You'll get a website that your sponsor can invite the people you introduce him or her to until you learn the correct way to do it on your own. It has a great 2-minute video that you saw earlier about the product of the business, and it has a powerful 5-minute video that you saw earlier about the business of our product. We then follow up, step 3, and assess their goals and teach them how this system produces the results they want by what we call run the play. Now, the active leader who invited you here today, I promise you this. You're not the only one they brought to this presentation or they shared this with. What's going to happen today and over the next few days, weeks, months, and years is that thousands and thousands of people are going to continue to enroll. And you want to be on the front end of that momentum. So you have the opportunity right here, right now, to be on top and benefit from all the people that join in the future and are placed into the organization. But if you wait, you hesitate, you know the deal, you snooze, you lose, you're going to be below all those people who could have helped generate income for you. So timing is key, positioning is key. And if you want to change your life, if you want to take control of your income by being a part of the next big thing, you can't wait. So folks, you're just one easy decision away from changing your life. Whether you're looking to pay off credit card bills, give your kids a better education, or break the cycle of 9 to 5, the opportunity is right here. Great fortunes have been made by being at the forefront of an emerging trend. So if you're ready to start writing your own success story, if you're ready to start getting paid today, then get back to the person who shared this with you today, and they'll help you get enrolled, which only takes 2 minutes. Welcome to the Talk Fusion Nation. Thank you. Like we always say at this time, I'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. And like we always do at this time for my brand Gazelle, swoosh, and I'm out. Bye for now.